Greetings everyone and welcome back. This is Marco and today we are comparing the Asahi Pentax-M 50mm f2, f1.7 and f1.4. Long story short, the f1.7 was the standard version, the f1.4 the premium version and the f2 the budget. But how actually different are they? Let's find out. In terms of looks, material and build quality, they are the same, just slightly different in size. Both the f2 and 1.7 are 32 to 40 mm long, while the 1.4 is 38 to 45 mm long. They all have an external diameter of 63 mm and a 49 mm front thread. The f2 weighs around 150 grams, the 1.7 190 grams, and the 1.4 240 grams. The f2 and 1.7 have 6 blades in the iris, the 1.4 has 8, and they all close down to f22 with half steps. The focusing ring is rubberized, a little wider on the 1.4, and it turns 220 degrees on all. Minimum focusing distance is uniform at 45 centimeters. Wide open, the 1.7 is the sharpest in the center, closely followed by the 1.4 and the two last. In the corners, the order goes in reverse. Vignetting is most prominent in the 1.4 and least in the 2. By f2.8, vignetting is gone on the 1.4 and 1.7, and center sharpness is much closer, with the f2 falling a little bit behind. In the corners, the 1.7 takes the lead, followed by 1.4, while the 2 is visibly softer. By f8, the 1.7 is the sharpest all over the frame, followed this time by the 2 and the 1.4 last. The f2 has the narrowest field of view and the 1.4 the widest. Chromatic aberration is present on all wide open, but it is the least visible on the f2 and it mostly disappears on all stopping down, but it can linger a bit more on the 1.4. Colors are nearly identical as you would expect, but the 2 is a bit more yellow. Speckle highlights have the same thin hard edges and no artifacts, but they are obviously the biggest on the 1.4. Flares and ghosting are very well controlled even when shining a light directly into the lenses, especially on the 1.7. It is worth noting that the difference in amount of light they let through into the camera is greater between the f2 and 1.7 than it is between the f1.7 and f1.4, just so you know. In my opinion, the 1.7 is the overall best performer and value. The f2 is cheaper but noticeably darker and softer wide open. The 1.4 is more expensive while still being a touch softer and not really that much brighter. Well, let me know your thoughts. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye!